Are we live right now? We're live right now. Okay, so we have just completed the BFFs fifth year draft, and we're going to introduce you to the cast of characters, and we're going to critique each team and just see what we think about the team. This is just our honest opinion. This is the never has been, and the champ. You can see down here. He's the
Joey's been a champ.
Joey's a champ too. I'm talking about yourself though. The two people on the podcast. Here we go. All right, so Joey picked first. Olson picked second. Ben, Josh, Joe, Blake, down to the champ, Dan, Fish, Russ, myself, and then Josh. So, what's up?
What's up?
This is the champ right here. How many championships have you won in fantasy football?
I'm a back-to-back champion.
And total.
A rare breed.
Yeah, you're going for your third this year.
Yes.
And how many have you won total in all the different leagues you played for? Like 5? Oh, so you can put a ring on each finger?
I'm a Cinco.
Yeah. So I'm a never has been. I've never won anything. So that's how it is. All right. So let's go first team. Joey, best pick, worst pick. What do you think?
So it's easy. Team. Joey has a bunch of horrible picks.
Yeah, he's got a
round defense.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Nick Chubb in the 10th.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna go the Jaguars defense in the 8th is the worst pick.
Oh yeah.
What's the best pick? Which one do you like the best?
Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, that's a great pick. I like Stephon Diggs.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. What about John? John's coming in number 2. What was his best and his worst?
Best pick's Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His worst pick.
Jordan Reed, maybe.
Where's Jordan Reed?
7th.
I
He doesn't have a bad draft
I'm
overall.
high on Jordan Reed.
Yeah.
I'm a local person, so I've been following his body. Apparently, he's done all sorts of work to correct imbalances. So I think it's not that bad a pick. I would have picked. I don't know if I would have picked him in the 7th.
So he has a solid team to you. You're not highlighting a bad pick on the board for him.
Let me see if I can highlight a bad pick.
Isaiah Crowell maybe. He's a starter, but I got his nemesis on the team. But
I don't. There's no bad pick that jumps out at me, so I'm not going to pick
Okay, all right. On to Ben's team. What do you think best and worst? He's got a stacked team. I like
David
his team
Johnson, Mike Evans.
I like Demaryius Thomas in the 5th. That's a solid pick.
Yeah.
Goodwin's a great pick as well.
Goodwin's a great pick.
Yeah, all around solid team. I can't say. Eli Manning, if his weapons, they materialize maybe. But all right, on to Josh. What do you think about Josh's team here?
Cam's early, so that's a bad pick.
Yeah, he reached a little bit there. Royce Freeman's a rookie.
Evan Ingram's early, so I like his first 4 picks.
Josh Doxson's a little early. Calvin Ridley's a little early too.
Yeah, he's
I like Jordan Wilkins in the 14th. That's a power pick right there. That could turn out to be a really good pick. But I'm not a fan of his 2 rounds too early's.
Uh-huh.
All right, what about our boy? 2 quarterbacks. This guy went. Oh my goodness, what a guy! He went. If you see up there, the QBs, Aaron Rodgers in the 3rd, and then Tom Brady in the 4th, because that's what you got to do sometimes, right? Get the 2 best off the board.
What a weird.
I know, it's like a waste of time. But he thought he could trade us. So we made a blood oath that we weren't going to trade with him. So.
His worst pick is Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, yeah.
Or maybe Aaron Rodgers in the 3rd.
Garrett Blunt's not a Decker might not make the team. Frank Gore died yesterday, so
yeah.
People said if they were beat by him this year that they were going to quit the league.
Yeah,
a couple people said that. So that's where people are at right now.
He may or may not be on opiates. There's a rumor going around. Some of those were opiate picks.
There's a wild.
Yeah,
I think there's speculations. And then Lord Blakely over here. He went Barkley for Blakely Sharkley.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, Saquon.
I was so mad about that.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Yeah, I like AJ. Jarvis Landry. I can't see a bad pick until maybe Des Bryant. That's a bit of a leap. He doesn't have a team yet, so I think that's better value. But that's me. Mm-hmm. What about you? Good pick in the 16th. Courtland
Des Bryant. That's a weird pick. That's so wild to me to pick him in the 9th. Who knows what's going on with him? So that's his worst pick. Best pick. I like Jordan Howard. I'm high on him.
Yeah, that's a good pick in the 3rd. I like that. Good value in the middle. You're about to get him, weren't you?
Yeah.
I heard you say your team wasn't going to win after that. So let's get to the champs team.
See, because that's what I was saying. There was players that the draft took away from me. That all right, the champs team.
All right, here we go.
Champ's not happy about his
Champ's
first.
got some problems. Let's talk about the good and the bad. I'll tell you, I love Alvin Kamara. That's one of my favorite.
Okay,
I would have
well,
picked him anytime. I mean, yeah, woo, 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 love him. Adams could be a top 5 wide receiver this year, like him. Derrick Henry, I would say you could have got him maybe in the 4th, but you wanted a running back. You didn't know if he was going to be around. You wanted him.
I'm bullish on Derrick
Yeah,
Henry.
you liked him, so you reached a little bit, but
He's
then
6'3", 250, 4'5".
I'm a big fan of your 9th round pick. That was a solid steal. Tree Cohen in the 9th. I love Garoppolo and Lockett. Love it.
I like 8, 9, and 10 a lot.
Yeah.
So and
I
then
don't think
after
your team's
that,
very bad, man. I think your team you have a solid team. I'm gonna say your champ is looking good.
I think I actually until I got some of my later picks, I didn't think I was gonna make the playoffs. I think I have a playoff.
I think you do. I think you do. You're not out in front like you were last year, but you're solid.
Yeah.
All right, so let's look at Double Dragon here. Hopkins, good pick. Keenan Allen, strong. Drake, some say. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, well, Greg Olson, okay. Deion Lewis, Alshon Jeffrey, Funches, Roethlisberger, not too bad. I'm kind of veer off now, though. Eagles in the 9th, that's a bit of a reach. I don't know, honestly. That's a bad pick right there. And then 2 tight ends. And
I think Ben Roethlisberger in the 8th is a bad pick.
It's a bit of a stretch right there.
I don't think, I mean, in our league, the way we do scoring is there's like 100-point differential between 1 and 10, and Ben Roethlisberger was 10 last year.
Right.
So, I mean,
you want the stretch.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
Well,
could have got him later.
Well, Fish got someone way later. Jared
Tyler
Goff
Eifert in 10.
Yeah, and Ben Watson. I mean, maybe, maybe not. Theo Riddick in the 14th, not really burning anybody up with that one. And Darren Sproles, we weren't sure if he was still around, so we'll see. Fish's team, strong RB, he has 7 RBs. Like his Leonard Fournette. McCoy could be suspended. Josh Gordon could be suspended. Marshawn Lynch could get suspended anytime as well. Actually, I take that back. I love Marshawn. I love Carlos Hyde in the 7th. That's a good pick. Jamal Williams. We have a bet, me and Fish, between our tight ends. We'll get into that later. DJ Moore, good solid pick. Mike Williams, I love him in the 12th. Wanted him, did not get him. So, what do you think about his worst pick? What's Fish's worst pick? What's his reach or his maybe?
Jared Goff's his quarterback.
Yeah, it's not looking great for him on that. He'll have his ups and downs, but he's streamable. Honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not as low on him as everyone else. This is one of those things where the experts, kind of devalue people because, people say he's going to have a regression to the mean. I don't personally think it's going to be some big regression. If anything, he's in a Sean McVay offense. I mean, I think he's just going to keep getting better. So he might.
We'll see. Yeah,
I'm just going off of what the value is on this draft.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's, I mean, to have that as your starting quarterback, I mean, as of now, it's not great.
Right. Well, let's move on to something that may not be great. May be great. I don't see. Big Russ's team. Let's take a look here. We got Kareem Hunt, Beckham, Ertz, Kelsey. Interesting. Some good wide receivers. He's got 3 quarterbacks. That's interesting. What do you think his best and worst picks are here?
Kirk Cousins in the 8th.
Yeah, it's a bit of a reach there.
Since
you already had a quarterback
he
in the
had
6th.
Deshaun Watson,
Yeah, that's interesting.
Dude, I mean, I was jealous of him having Deshaun Watson. I mean,
Kirk Cousins is eating a roster spot up for him.
Yeah,
right
I
Tyrod Taylor is just killing him. He has a dislocated pinky. Who knows what he's doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Adrian Peterson in the 7th might be a reach as well. His running
backs
are not.
I like the Adrian Peterson. I think it's a reach, obviously, but I'm bullish on him.
We'll see how he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. On to the never has been here.
Yeah, Jesse. So everyone was making fun of his Trey Burton in the 8th. I was jumping right on the pile.
I laughed too. It was pretty funny.
It's a. You can start looking at, to me, unless you're looking at the top 3, Kelsey, Ertz, Gronkowski, you don't want to draft a tight end until, like 7th, 8th round. So, I mean, you picked that guy, and I mean, who could you have picked? You could have got Doyle.
I could have gotten Doyle. I think Doyle will have a good season too.
So,
yeah.
Who else could you have picked?
Njoku. That's the one we're gonna bet with Fish.
Yeah.
I have a $5 on the Fish man. He said Njoku's gonna do better. I said the Burton's gonna do better. So
I have no idea anything about Trey Burton. So
it's an inside pick. He's here's the thing. I'm just gonna say I'm
podcast.
That's not even me. He's the 10th tight end off the board. I feel very comfortable with him being on my team, and he is running a lot of receiver routes, so not just tight end routes. He lines up in the slot a lot like Travis Kelce or Zach Ertz. He plays in the same offense as Matt Nagy came from those offenses. He plays the same exact role.
I think the Bears are going to definitely be a much stronger team this year. I think Mitch Trubisky, everyone's saying that the training wheels are off with him now.
Yeah. So I mean, I need a kicker, and I have 7 running backs, and Philip Rivers, not the best, but maybe I can trade for. I'll trade for one of these guys up top there with Apollina's. I'll do that. And then Josh is his brother. I like his wide receivers. He's got Amari Cooper and Julio Jones. Dalvin Cook's not bad. And Jai, bit of a reach. Rudolph stretching it. Not the best pick there. What do you think of his overall team here?
Those are players I'm glad I didn't have to pick. I didn't want to pick Dalvin Cook, even though I know he is a beast. But that's why I think Latavius Murray was Russell's best pick in the 14.
Yes, it's a really solid pick.
Because Dalvin Cook is everyone's coming back off these ACLs so quick. And,
they are,
and so I mean he could be fine.
We'll see.
But last year they used 2 running backs, so he might have a little bit more value than I think.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he shouldn't go in that position, but I'm just saying I don't like him as a player. Amari Cooper, I had him on my team last year. Big letdown. His first 2 seasons were great. So
I think he can.
He's Amari Cooper. He's amazing.
Yeah, we'll see what he does.
So, but it's a player I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want Jay Ajayi at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Kyle Rudolph is a top 5 tight end. So.
But 5th round is you could have gotten him in the 8th round maybe.
Probably you could have gotten him a little later.
Yeah.
Drew Brees is
good solid quarterback.
He's solid. He's a 6th round pick. I mean, a 6 is to me as early as you go, unless you're getting,
He is an ex-champ. So the champs have been Josh first year, and then over here to Joey up top, and then 2-time champ Mike, and then the next one's on the board too. All right, we're running out of my battery's dying. So who do you think has the best team? Who do you think has the worst team, real quick? Best team on the board. I have my pick for best team.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't want to say you.
No, you don't have to say me. I don't think it's me. I'm not picking myself.
I feel like I might right now pick you, though. If I can't think of anybody else right now.
I think Josh Thompson's team is ridiculous. He's got Zeke and Joe Mixon, Tyreek Hill. His receivers aren't the best, but I think Josh Thompson's got a really good team.
He's not even in my top 4 or 5.
Well, I think also Ben has a really good team too.
Let me look at Ben's.
Ben's team is also.
I'd say you're Ben's for me right now. I'd like Ben's team. So.
Well, I think the worst team here is. I can't predict them to be last. It's not like what I can do, but I'm not a big fan of 2 teams particularly. One is Joe Apollina's team. So not a big fan.
Not a big fan, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
Universal.
Yeah, it's universal. Just no.
Not a big fan of Dan Drayton's team.
And Dan's, that's it. Yeah, that's the second one too.
Backs.
Those are the 2. Yeah, he's got
Darren Sproles,
Theo Riddick. Yeah, 6 years ago maybe, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's a wrap. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think the best overall pick or the steal of the draft, if I could think the steal of the draft might be, I don't know, Devontae Parker in the 11th is a really good pick by Ben. But then Tariq Cohen in the 9th could be a deal breaker. He could come out big time. So we'll see. All right, this is we're gonna post it up as we're debating mock on it, or is it
I know,
mock on that
right now?
Mock on that or mock
on that?
Mock it on that. Yeah, mock on that. So
mock on that.
Mock on that, and then we'll get back to you later. All right, have a good one.